Dr.Dread reviews. Another exciting episode. And Bucky? Normally Bucky likes to tell a joke at this point.
Yes, Doctor!
Whoa! Hey, Bucky!
Yes, Doctor!
Greetings!
Hello!
It's good to have you back this season.
Yes!
Season!
It's a new year!
So, what do you got for me before you get back to the camera?
I got a joke.
Oh, he has a joke.
I was reading the joke books from the library.
Okay, hopefully they're better than the ones that you...
They're always good.
Always good.
Yes.
Never a bad joke.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Do you remember?
I do. Let me think.
Okay, this could be a while.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. What do you call...
Look at me. There you go. Hi.
I'm thinking.
Okay, thanks. What do you call...
What do you call... What do you call... Are you listening?
Yes, go.
What do you call a nun who is lost in the forest?
What do you call a nun who is locked?
No.
No.
Lost in
Lost.
the forest.
Sorry.
You know.
You must be my bad ear.
The woods.
You know, it's the one where I
The
went into
forest.
the ice water trying to save my brother.
No. That's
my,
not you.
My bad ear. What do you call a nun who is lost in the forest?
Yes.
A Friar Tuck.
No.
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 A Sister Sledge.
No.
I don't know. What do you call a nun that is lost in the forest?
You give up?
I do. I give up.
Are you sure you give
I'm
up?
positive. I have no idea.
You give up.
I'm going to answer in a minute.
Okay. You ready?
Yes. What do you call a nun who is lost in the forest?
Yes. You ready?
Yes.
A Roman Catholic. Ah ha ha.
A roaming Catholic.
Yes. Isn't that funny?
That's pretty funny. That's good.
Ah.
Get back there.
You don't want to hear anymore?
Nah, no more.
Ah.
Yeah, next time.
Okay.
Okay. Dr.Dread reviews. A remake that some people never heard. Well, actually, no. Strike that. It's not a remake. It's a sequel that some people have never heard of.
Never.
Never heard of it.
Ever.
I didn't know it existed.
Me neither.
2016. Blair Witch. Roll that camera, Bucky.
Roll that film. Roll that film. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
Greetings. It's so good to have you back. So good that you came back. It's good you're here. So,
I'm here.
Bucky's here.
Is.
Okay. The other night, now it's been a couple of nights, so it's not real fresh in my memory. We watched. We watched Blair Witch.
Yes, we did.
It is the second sequel to the Blair Witch Project. Blair Witch Project was released in 1999. A few years later, there was the Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. And now there's Blair Witch.
Yes.
And
First one made a lot of money, didn't
the
it?
first one made a boatload of money because it only cost a little bit to make. There's a lot of stories along with the first one. I'm going to do a review of the first one in the near future. So I want to give you all the information on that and bog you down. But let's talk about Blair Witch. 2016. Filmed in color. And it follows the tale of Heather's younger brother. Heather from the first movie. Never knew she had a younger brother, but her younger brother James, and he's played by also a fellow named James Allen McCure. James Allen McCure. If you recognize him, he was in like 11 episodes of The Walking Dead, so you may recognize him. He's like the main character. He's the brother of Heather, and he gets his friend Peter, and Peter is played by Scott something.
Now his name is Brandon Scott.
I see, something Scott.
Something.
Brandon Scott. Okay, so James and his best friend Peter, who've been friends since childhood, take a couple of dates. Ashley and Lisa.
Yes.
Who are they played by, Bucky? Ashley and Lisa.
Ashley is Corbin Reed, and Lisa is Callie Hernandez.
Kelly Hernandez. And you may know Kelly Hernandez from Alien... Covenant. My brain's not working.
Hey, Doc.
My brain's not working. Maybe I should put it in my... Yeah. What's up, Bucky?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, Doc? Okay, so she's played by...
What's up, Doc?
Alien Covenant. Okay. So, a couple of guys go on a double date. They're going to go in the woods. They're going to look for Heather, who has been wandering around in the woods for 17 years. Or so her brother James thinks. He thinks she's still alive.
Well, that's doubtful.
I think that's pretty stupid because if you... Okay, spoiler alerts. There will be several in this film, in this review. In the 1999 Blair Witch, we know that it was a found footage film, pieced together by film they found in the woods, that told the tale of Heather and Mickey and the other guy as they became hopelessly lost and became victims of the Blair Witch.
You mean Mikey?
Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey.
Okay. Back to this film, 17 years later. James thinks his sister's still roaming around, and he got a lead on some additional footage of the Blair Witch from two locals. Lane and that girl written on the very bottom of your whiteboard.
Oh, you mean Talia?
Talia. Lane and Talia. Hey, Bucky.
Yes, Doctor.
Throw up a poster of the Blair Witch over here.
Sure, Doc. Anything for you.
Okay. And that's the poster. Pretty cool poster. It's the stick figures with ropes around it. And over here on this side, cycle through some of the actors and actresses. Okay?
Yes, Doctor.
Very good. Okay, what can I say? Not a whole lot has changed other than we're now digital. Okay, so they got little digital cameras and they got a drone.
And they got GPS.
But none of that helps them. And it's a lot of the same. A lot of shaky cameras. I can't say a whole lot good about this film. It wasn't original. It was a sequel. The script was fairly easy. It was people hollering each other's names repeatedly. Peter! Lisa! Peter! James! Over and over and over. Lisa! Ashley! So, there were plenty of jump scares. There was a little bit of fun gore. Not a whole lot. It was filmed in Vancouver because they didn't want to film it in Maryland because they were trying to keep it a secret.
Oh, I like secrets.
It's a rehashed script, updated slightly, and thrown out there because they thought there was money to get out of that cash cow.
Well, look at all the money they got out of the first one.
They did get a lot of money out of the first one. And the first one was cool because a lot of people were duped into believing it was real. I don't know.
I think Mrs. Dread thought it was real.
Did she?
Her and her friends.
Yeah, I think Mrs. Dread's sister may have thought it was real too.
Jackie?
Jackie may have. So anyhow, they go out into the woods, and then everything goes horribly wrong. What do you need to know? The Blair Witch can... okay. At one point in the film, the Blair Witch may be able to... This is a spoiler. If you don't want to hear it, just turn it off. Okay? May be able to manipulate time. That's a big spoiler. Ready? X-Files scene. Other than that, there's no big surprises. A lot of jump scares that are surprising, but the film, I would only give it a mere 2. 2 skulls.
Out of 4?
Out of 4. 2 out of 4 skulls. Top being 4. 4 is, oh, it was a great film. 1 is, it was trash. 2 is, I may watch it again. It was okay. And 3 meaning, hey, it was good. It was a lot of fun. This was a 2. There's a good chance I'll never watch this again.
I think Mrs. Dread will watch it because...
Mrs. Dread falls asleep during the film.
She didn't fall asleep
every time she watches
one.
the movie, it's like the first time.
No.
Hey, I forgot to do something, Bucky.
I know.
We were talking about Mrs. Dread falling asleep, and I digress.
Ah.
See how I... Segue. Run that film.
Roll that film. Roll that film. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
On the Spot brings you Survival in the Bush. This is Bob Anderson of the National Film Board. It was decided to put me on the spot in this film you're about to see and get me out of this producer's office for a while. And so I found myself on location, as we call it, and it was a tough one, the wilderness. The problem we wanted to deal with in this film was, what do you do when you're lost in the bush? Here's what we did. Well, this little experiment of being left in the bush has shown me one thing. A little basic knowledge of woodsmanship may save your life. And the next time I go hunting or fishing, I'm going to remember to pack along with me some dry matches and that tin of chicken they wouldn't let me get away with this time, and certainly an axe, and if I can, I'll pack Angus Baptiste, too.
See what I did there? It's all about being lost and surviving in the woods. And out there in the woods in the wilderness, there's a nun, and she's roaming around. Well,
She's a Roman Catholic.
Okay. Bucky?
Yes, Doctor.
What are you going to do this week?
Go to the library.
You're going to watch a scary movie, and you're going to, as always...
I always keep it scary.
Hey, keep it scary, my friends. 2 Skulls, 2016. Nothing new to see here.
Time travel.
Time travel. Speaking of time travel, I'm out of time. We'll catch you next week. Hey, Bucky?
Yes, Doctor.
Cut that film.